Hello, class. My name is Jamal. Hope everybody's doing well and being safe with everything going on in this pandemic. But today I will be discussing on communication apprehension, on the definition of that from the textbook, and I'll be talking on my own experience and strategies that I use to overcome the experiences. So communication apprehension from the textbook is a broad concept that encompasses the fear and stress associated with any form of communication, including stage fright. Reticence, communication apprehension, mainly occurs when experienced fear or anxiety associated with either real or anticipated communications. So I know when I had my experience with anxiety, the two strategies that I took from the TED Talk video was I took a deep breath, like I kept taking a whole lot of deep breaths, and I just kept walking back and forth up and down the buildings. I even went outside and smoked a few times. But my experience that I had was, I'm in the military, so in order to get to a next rank when you're an E4 to get to E5 or E5 to get to E6, you have to go to something called a promotion board. But before the promotion board, they'll make you go to a soldier of the month board where you go to, like, it's pretty much the same as a promotion board, but the soldiers can win it. So I'm the last person to go. So I'm nervous as ever. So I'm just sitting there just like pacing back and forth, like I'm shaking and stuff like that. But I had no idea what I needed to do to calm my nerves. But all I kept hearing was people saying, be yourself, like just be yourself and calm down, be yourself and calm down. So it was finally my turn. So I walk in, I bang on the door 3 times. I walk in, do my facing movements. They tell me to take a seat, and I'm just sitting there. And I'm nervous as I don't even know what to do. Like, I'm just so nervous. So one of the first sergeants says, "Good morning, Specialist Pretty." And I look at him, nod my head, and don't say nothing. In the military, anybody in the military that watches this video, that is the wrong answer when you're going to a promotion board. But at the time, I was just trying to be myself and just be as calm and keep calm, because I knew if I would have spoke, I would have probably started stuttering and been stumbling on my words, sweating or whatever like that. So the first sergeant didn't say anything. He didn't correct me or say anything. He just looked at me and kind of made a face at me. So they went on along with asking the questions, and I'm answering the questions. I did pretty well. So then when the board was over, they bring all the soldiers inside. So they bring all the soldiers inside, and they go over everybody's place on the board and who did good, who needs help. And they singled me out and said, "Pretty, you would have won the board if you came in here with some type of discipline or respect. We could tell you were nervous because the first sergeant said good morning, and you didn't even say good morning. You just nodded your head." So that let me know, dang, I was nervous. I didn't prepare for it. And I need to be more prepared for the next time for the board next week. So my process, what I did before I went to the board the following week was I took a battle buddy who I had that already went to the board and was already promotable. And I said, I need you guys to act like y'all are a panel of people, and I'm going to sit here and talk to you guys and answer questions and do things like that. So when I went back to the board the following week, I was way much better. I kept taking deep breaths. I kept telling myself, you know what you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do. And then when I went inside, everything was just fine and dandy, and I was able to be promotable and able to get my E5, but I most definitely took a lot of deep breaths, walked around, even smoked a few times. I didn't put something cold in my hand because I was hot, but I had a towel that I had that was cold, and I had it around my neck. So when I came in, I was pretty good to go. But I consider that's the time that I really felt a lot of social anxiety.